Check, check, check it. I'm not like all the other guys. I wreck it. When on the beat, man, I optimize, respect it. Oh, shit, we live. How y'all doing? Right now, we are live for the Tyrell Effect. Can I tell you how I have had one hell of a week? I went from performing to watching performances. It is amazing what people can put together when they come together. I mean, last Saturday, we had an event, and it was pretty live. I'd like to say, December 1st, it was a not-so-silent night, and what we did was we raised funds for the Hub and for COPE, as well as gathered and collected food for COPE, which was Community Outreach Program Erie. And they received their donations, I believe it was the Monday after, so the Monday the 3rd. Shout outs to Pluto and Black Rabbit Entertainment for live events and promotions. Black Rabbit live events and promotions for, joining forces with Exposed to North to make that happen. Also, shout out to the Hub for, allowing us the venue to make it happen. Got to shout out the Premix Music Group because it's blinging off on the messenger. But there's a little bit of an interesting story to this next song. Not only have I barely gotten any sleep this week and do I have more to talk about, but we're going to get into the music before I bore you out. But this track is actually being used by another group of individuals for a cypher. I'm not exactly sure who recorded it first. I'm not going to say who recorded it best. I'm just saying, when you come to circumstances like this, you might be better off collaborating than conflicting. That being said, we're going to talk a little bit more about the concert that I went to this week and the fun times we have here at Exposed to North. Let's get into the music.
Cause I need it, I gotta get it, because I need it. I'm awake at an obscene time with these thoughts in mind, and I'm just like, what I got to do? Backbreaking workload, then clean my shoes. Got points to improve, arrows away. Notice bad today, flare like flare, hooray. Stare upstairs and say, why can't you escalate? Then I escalate, the sense of point is great. No sleep, plenty on my plate. Building my estate, rocking at her age. Rapping like I make creating tidal waves. Freeing mental slaves, repairing where they pay. Neanderthals emerge from cave. People live like graves, please just use your brain. There's so much to stave off the ignorant. Soldiers clear the fence, I'm acting dense. Now, time to repent. No sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. Won't add to recidivism rates, but we're gonna settle this debate. Thinking about the state of affairs that appears to be here. Listen to your peers, please your ears, stop playing with their fears. Keep up, in the end is bound to be near. At least that's what I hear. Voices in my head say it's God, bro. Body here chilling in the dub though. Fresh from a dub from a scrub, bro. Wide awake from the glint to the sun, Move like Naomi with a dumb glow. Might as well call me champ, call my Uso. Got bar penitentiary flow. Cop costing my Jeep as I go. When I see them, I get no sleep though. Trims and burps with a beep holes. Won't let my eyelids close. Got common goals, but they treat me like a foe. Watch my shows, see I strike on my goals. Plucking feathers from chickens and foes. That's just how I get down around the town, where I put it down till I see my crown. Regardless of the frowns, making biggest clowns as we pound the sound. We ain't playing now. That's how I get down, going round the town, where I put it down till I see my crown. Regardless of the frowns, making biggest clowns as we pound the sound. We ain't playing now. That's how I get down, going round the town, where I put it down till I see my crown. Regardless of the frowns, making biggest clowns as we pound the sound. We ain't playing now. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. With this hysteria, when I stare at you, you think I'm glaring, but I'm just space. Be prepared for the times when no sleep will will hit your face. Working overtime, midnight shift to grind, cramming books of mine, worshiping divine elements prevalent in the time warp. You displace once you place it, energy when you place it. Frenemies see you good, start chasing. Companies see your profit and waste it. Underlings on the rise, erasing the good that you do cause they're hating. Either way, they still gotta face it. I'm nothing short of amazing. Gassed out kettles, both ends blazing. Trails in the sky, see y'all a map. By this time of day, I'm good for a nap. Got work to do, so I can't do that. One good slap that'll have me back to finish the track with rhythm and facts. Steadily stacked, I counteract negative interactions, smoothing inflections, improving the act while giving directions, reviving sections, speaking elections. That's one agenda, never pretender, top contender. I'm here to enter, might as well get to the center and quell the spell they try to cast. Hooks hit so hard, my tongue needs cast. All's well that ends with impact of black mass.
I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. I get no sleep in the morning or in the evening, sleep not night all day. Ah.
Literally, I was out till 3 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 6:45 the next day having to get the kids to school. I don't know how you can party and parent, but you gotta prioritize. Personally speaking, this track right here is one interesting production.
As I stand, strong and proudly, I shall take strides to live as me. Since what I do hits me back squarely, I'll choose the wise. Tired of deceit, though to and fro, this life throws me, I will survive. None shall thwart me. I'll overcome. That I believe. But if you don't, away from me. Here I am, below the sea, fighting the tide, trying to be free. Here I am, below the sea, fighting the tide, trying to be free. Here I did what I could on the real, like showing skills that once spilled. Now I drill mics, leave my past where it is, that's behind me. Sour grapes for the fakes that remind me. I unwind with my family, my kinfolk. Mess with them, that ain't smart and it's no joke. I'm the last one you should try to provoke. Grab a book instead of going for broke. I do have a plan for what I can do, fighting back with the powers that compel you. Gonna stack up the knowledge to get through any doors is the key to make moves. They wanna knock me down, but I will prove that I can bounce higher and fulfill goals. There is so much in life that can take toll. Just know I have said what will unfold. Here I am, below the sea, fighting the tide, trying to be free. Here I am, below the sea, fighting the tide, trying to be free. Here I am.
Yo, once I'm looking at the mirror glare, ever wondering if I'm seeing what's really there? Be prepared like you're lacing up your boots with flair. Stay aware, chameleons are everywhere. It's so bad that corruption has destroyed where we used to see places full of peace, love and care. Now it's just less, no justice ever here. Time to make a change, speak out loud and clear. I am who I was meant to be. Too true to fail, God has sent me the recipe to bring the best of me. No chance of fall will be stressing. The points that I prove teach lessons sweet of the future are blessed to see. I am a conscious Canuck, the peak I seek. Even though some may want to tweak, true to the north, I stay strong and free.
Hey yo, E, you a fool for this one, homie. It's been quite a while that I known I need to change something. God chose my life for shit. And his imps just stayed shoveling, picked up a substance abuse. Why? Just for something to do. It was nothing but cool till I found some blood in my stool. Now, Percocets, I ain't fucking with you. What a snoop. I've been doused in booze since I bounced from school. And I know that I say that I don't have a problem. I'm starting to doubt if it's true. I know I got some hills to climb and a couple of mountains to move. I just feel like I'm killing time while I wait for my health to improve. I can only blame myself. Man, I smoke more than a pack a day, killing off more of my seed doing that than if I was to masturbate. I know one day I'll have it great, but till then I have to wait. Right now I feel like I'm falling apart, like I'm nothing but a passion flake.
Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone. Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone. Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone. Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone.
Hey, yo, I see you, Rel. What's good?
So just leave me alone, mind in the zone. Smoking while I'm high, while a nigga still low. Just wanna run deep, but I never let him know. My secret still remains and my flesh turn to bone. I still flow with the weight, gotta stick to the pace and no time to be lacking. Tomorrow's never promised, so today is a gift, so my nigga, I'm snapping. It got me fucked up, but I can't explain, but it ain't keep going, let's get it. But I'm a full-time monster, looking like a mobster. But I swear I'm a monster, trying to rise up without bullshit and drama. When we step in, all love, no choppers. Smoking fat blood while the team feels proper. LIH shooting gang gon' prosper. And the way how I'm spitting so gospel. But me and the Lord got problems. So if I die today, just know I burn humble. RP to my bros that will rumble. Coming up, living in this concrete jungle. We a team in the field, nigga never fumble. 59 squad, we on that pronto. And I'ma get it before I die 100. You only live once, that's false, bro. Through this music, all my bros stay alive, yo.
Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone. Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone. Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone. Pick up the bone, but leave the soul alone.
Yeah, Fuck out of here with your fist pump. Fuck out of here with your chest bump. You weren't there for my worst days. You won't be here for my best ones. Head clear, high on best bud. Only smoke alone with my best buds. Chuck said anybody fucking with the squad either get the bitch fucked or their neck hung. But man, we got problems. No money can invest none. So little effort to solve them. Unless music protects us. But so far it is not done. Anything that we need to proceed. Recording my own dreams since 13. Spitting till my throat bleeds. Cause I don't wanna see my dad. about it. Chillin', hitting blunts, no rush about it. No holds barred, I flow so hard. Put a GoPro in the car and make your home a star. Fofo on guard, no mask, no SARS. You don't know my squad, clap back like Ja. Overstand, I'm Ja. Praise be to the Lord. Never worked in the trap, but I seen the shit from afar. So I don't yak, never talk to the law. I know people that strap, not trying to see them behind bars. I know girls with ass, type you never saw. Where every time it clap, it still drop my jaw. Give that a snap, straight down on the floor. Hit that from the back, no beef no more. Get back to the bonsai, that fresh tree in the jar. If thou shalt protest, may it only get thee so far. Me and my team rock hard, you would think I had a mullet. And if you getting drunk with the squad, you better drink like someone with a mullet. Handle business up front, then party hard in the back, like a mullet. Me and my team rock hard, you would think I had a mullet. Fades, flat tops, maybe single braids with high tops. Baking for days, never worked at 8 or IHOPs. Scars on my face, but nigga, this is still my block. Been home like Flintstones, all I got is bedrocks. Plus my set's hot, been known to make these heads pop. It's like watching Cop and Dome, I love to see her knees drop. Heart pumping like Reeboks, every time I see cops. The queen on my money, a fiend, all she do was see rocks. All my niggas real, all you niggas see rocks. Business in the front, party in the back. Always been a heat spot, till bitches whistle up like a teapot. I see them through the C-Rock, drawers falling off like a cheap watch. Me and my team rock hard, you would think I had a mullet. And if you getting drunk with the squad, you better drink like someone with a mullet. Handle business up front, then party hard in the back, like a mullet. Me and the team rock hard, you would think I had a mullet. Nigga, bring it up, sailing in the cut. Nigga, go ahead and cut, yup.
I'ma keep it rockin' even if we bout to tear. Speakers stay knockin' when we rollin' through your city. Rollin' through your city, no pity. Keep it underground, man, we stay so gritty. I'ma keep it rockin' even if we bout to tear. Speakers stay knockin' when we rollin' through your city. Rollin' through your city, no pity. Keep it underground, man, we stay so gritty. Punishing, lots of suffering, can't muffle the sound, them just don't alarm me. Me and you can't live in harmony. Let me introduce you to my relentless army. Vengeance a tremendous thing. There'll be plenty things wrong with the picture. Team is a militia, we don't charge to miss ya. You thinking that it's hard to get you, well you way off. I'm made off with more than enough. Your content is watered as fuck, abandoned ship. Spitting crack, lose your handle and grip on all reality. Take your salary, plus get my own checks. Rather buy property than a fucking Rolex. Gritty to the bone, no 10-4, you can't copy that. Hideous clone, now we in your city, bitch. Don't ask where the pity is, show you what it really is. Poke your head and watch me split the shit. Don't leave out the front of your house, cause you never know. Pop shit out of nowhere just to set the tone. Keep it rockin' even if we bout to tear. Speakers stay knockin' when we rollin' through your city. Rollin' through your city, no pity. Keep it underground, man, we stay so gritty. I'ma keep it rockin' even if we bout to tear. Speakers stay knockin' when we rollin' through your city. Rollin' through your city, no pity. Keep it underground, man, we stay so gritty.
Running through your city, we are the nitty gritty. Ghetto kids, are you with me? Mucking up the stage, it's a pity. Flipping lids like we're turning Tupperware. When we pull up, they stare, we keep the club aware. Giving no ups in there, stumble like Tom was there. Corners like Kurt, cold-blooded to hurt. Till you put me in dirt, I'm Take them out to surf, sing on the surf. I'd give you my shirt, but I needed to work. Never mind just a purchase, something in stores now for the uproar. Plenty time to explore, unless you have goals, then focus on those. The north we expose, now fix up your clothes. Success is for sure, sacrifices endured, benefits are for sure. We come and go in a blur.
I'ma keep it rockin' even if we bout to tip. Speakers stay knocking when we rollin' through your city. Rollin' through your city, no pity. Keep it underground, man, we stay so gritty. I'ma keep it rockin' even if we bout to tip. Speakers stay knocking when we rollin' through your city. Rollin' through your city, no pity. Keep it underground, man, we stay so gritty.
Never wasn't us, we history. Ain't shit to me, can't forgive what you did to me. I would've fought for you till my fists would bleed. Is it just a greed, taking over your emotions? It's over, case closed just as fast as it opened. If you say I'm just mad, guess it had to be provoked then. Spoke highly, you were drunk in love, searching for sobriety. As if this whole time would be, cause I wasn't Lamar, the bitch won't vibe with me. You play an act, I see. Give blame but won't take it back from me. Loyal cause that's who you wanna portray. I'm loyal cause I have to be. Had the cars and broads just looking for the house next. Any type of forgiveness just isn't where we stand. Gotta stick to the plan, not giving a damn. Oh, you don't get it? Here, let me give you a hand. Your brain's on drugs, boiled and fried. Soak up love till it's spoiled and dry. For them to never give a fuck. Where's your loyalty lie? Where's your loyalty lie? Your brain's on drugs, boiled and fried. Soak up love till it's spoiled and dry. For them to never give a fuck. Where's your loyalty lie? Where's your loyalty lie? Say they loyal but it's evident, kid. So you won't find me where the evidence is. Or you don't get it here. Let me assist. Yeah, I might forget, but I'll never forgive. Never forgive. Say they loyal but it's evident, kid. So you won't find me where the evidence is. Or you don't get it here. Let me assist. And yeah, I might forget, but I'll never forgive, never forgive.
Since day one, my heart been loyal. Fam come first till I'm buried in soil. Against all odds, stay strong, don't foil. Dave vs. Goliath, giants in the royals. Spit to the death of me, goals in the recipe. Fam who loyal, won't let them get the best of me. I'm focused, fuck them, they ain't stressing me. I'm still breathing, the Lord keep blessing me. When I rest in peace, souls in another life. I'm still here through my kids from another site. A pit bull, can you handle another bite? I spit flames, your candle need another light. God might forgive with good reason, but shit happens far too frequent. Your brain's on drugs, fucking need treatment. Yeah, tell them stop, it's not no secret.
Say they loyal but it's evident, kid. So you won't find me where the evidence is. Or you don't get it here. Let me assist. Yeah, I might forget, but I'll never forgive, never forgive. Say they loyal but it's evident, kid. So you won't find me where the evidence is. Or you don't get it here. Let me assist. And yeah, I might forget, but I'll never forgive.
Girl, you must be crazy. Think I still want you, man, you cheated on me, lady. You can have this pussy, daddy, I appreciate it, baby. But the price up on that pussy has depreciated lately. Now even with that nice dress, Prada shoes and cosmetics, you're about as appealing as a prostitute with prosthetics. Welcome to my relationship, cut to the chase. One more move and I'll make a bitch jump from the plank. I swear, you can ask all the bitches in my past. Yeah, I'm funny, but there's something kind of vicious about my laugh. For a 10, I tend to get suspicious rather fast, cause so many fake, it's hard to know when they ain't. So every new bitch gon' pay for every old one's mistakes. Stories all the same, now they begging for redemption, and they sorry about the pain, it was never their intention. Yeah, I hear you, I ain't ready for forgiveness. I got the upper hand and I'ma revel in it, bitches.
Say they loyal but it's evident, kid. So you won't find me where the evidence is. Or you don't get it here. let me assist. Yeah, I might forget, but I'll never forgive. Never forget. Say they loyal, but it's evident, kid. So you won't find me where the evidence is, or you don't get it here. Let me assist. And yeah, I might forget, but I'll never forgive. Never forgive.
Yo, what about the cops, man? Bishop checked it out.
It's 2 overlapping patrols about 3 minutes apart.
So we just gotta be fast. Yo, I think we should plan this another time. Ain't nobody scared, man. I just told you I had a DJ Saturday night.
Fuck that shit!
We're going Saturday night, and that's it.
I hold on to the gun.
Why should he hold on to the gun?
Cause I already got it, motherfucker.
Just let him hold the gun. We'll start the show. Nigga be acting stupid. Come on.
Shut the hell up.
Yo, what time you gotta be
my
there?
dick.
What time you gotta be there? Yo, before 9. All right, then, so we'll pick up the shit.
Go over there.
Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, we'll meet whatever God you like. Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, you'll meet whatever God you like. Yo. Poppy CT with an ox on the rocks. Know you wanna be me. We ain't gonna be free till we're all left alone like the bears in BC. Peeps these? Well, I teach you how to fucking rap. Dreams bleed between your eardrums. A deep sleep preceded by a comfort nap. You feel scum cause you know we giving nothing back. But a pound of your flesh cooked fresh off the bone when we bounce on your set like a crisscross show. Yo, your time in hip-hop's over. You ain't dope cause the sparkle of your wristwatch boulders. Little shit talk hoes just don't wanna see the team. When we're pissed off over, oh we baby off the green. First chick I ever dated, served me cherry pie and cream. I was a very lively teen. Now I'm prepared to die for dreams. Know what I mean? Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, we'll meet whatever God you like. Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, you'll meet whatever God you like.
Lack sophistication, watch them crack a joke. Brung out who strung out from the crack they smoke. Run wild, yeah, still intense rules. Meanwhile, the pregnant junkie drowns in bent spoons.
Stay stagnant, passing time sniffing black lines. The fentanyl addiction has you twitching, and the glass pipe only makes it worse. Yo, your family praying that you act right.
Crushed hopes, leaves an ample debt. Grew up home alone while mommy gambled rent. Wish I could dig a bigger grave, they giving convictions. But don't ever go through our living conditions.
Shit is depressing, the misconceptions of a fallen angel. Stars are spangles, I ain't even proud about my bars are angles. So God the handles will be pawning. Shout but I'm yawning like alcoholics. Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, we'll meet whatever God you like. Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, you'll meet whatever God you like.
Acting out cause I'm hurt inside, I steal your whip like New Jersey Drive. I smoke like old cartoons and sip shine on the moons. Deal with it, the dealers run bags. My city full of slumlords and scumbags. Low life savvy type of people. Discussing litter, fill the alleys with needles. Feeble humans, keep the evil brewing. To the next generation after reproducing. Blow up a vacant church just to make it worse. We don't see solutions, rather be solitary but roll in a solid group. While some put rags in the air like that Petey Pablo dude. Sweltering that duvet heat. Never talk to feds, we don't say a peep. Talk with the slang more. This town of mine got blue collars, surrounded by gang wars. Not the same as you, we too far apart.
Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, we'll meet whatever God you like. Scumbags down to do the dirt and do the time. Scumbags smoking pounds of herb they get by. Never break our word, but we ain't afraid to lie. And if you talking to the pigs, you'll meet whatever God you like.
my fists up, then I'm ready to go. Blow for blow when the road gets rough, won't run home. When it's on, it's on, come on, get it with low. Split your lip within a minute or so, swinging at foes, bringing in the hitters I know, so don't hate me. Chrome got no safety, no, I'm so crazy. Hope they won't play G, focused on the May green, but I'm trying to stay clean, no post chasing. I'm loco, no wasting moments on fake things, and so I'm erasing the past, moving fast like the greatest in the making. Hard work, gas, back breaking. I'm outpacing these rappers waiting. I'm contemplating how everything I'm stating they keep hating, but maybe I'm just overstating, or they're mistaking me for being weak and underrated. But when they see me, they get agitated. I had to say this. I'm fighting for my life, throwing strikes when the time's right.
Gonna grab the mic, grip it tight, and join the limelight.
Real, recognize real, still I want it all twice.
Came into the game to leave a change, it's at Paul life.
I'm fighting for my life, throwing strikes when the time's right.
Gonna grab the mic, grip it tight, and join the limelight.
Real, recognize real, still I want it all twice.
Came into the game to leave a change, it's at Paul life. Still kinda ghetto, yet glamorous, better yet glorious. Let me tell you a story, it's about divine achievements. You gotta see to believe it, making major moves, popping off karma gambit. Jay West going ham yet. I stay off the radar, see near but I stay far. Long range with the foresight, might as well yell for right. The way I move, too subpar. My God-given means beloved, but I still throw down the gloves. Yes, I'm beyond the push and shove bless. Mom said show some love, it's best, that's what you'll get. In return, no jest. I must admit, sometimes I feel it's earned to watch them burn. I guess what goes around will resurface. Let me move on and wish all the best. I'm the plan, I'm who they suggest.
I'm fighting for my life, throwing strikes when the time's right.
Gonna grab the mic, grip it tight, and join the limelight.
Real, recognize real, still I want it all twice.
Came into the game to leave a change, it's at Paul life.
I'm fighting for my life, throwing strikes when the time's right.
Gonna grab the mic, grip it tight, and join the limelight.
Real, recognize real, still I want it all twice.
Came into the game to leave a change, it's at Paul life.
Redemption, revenge, no prevention. On defending, empty-handed when my arm extended. Far from blessed, tie your feet, every move is the hardest step. They don't pay me enough to lay on my stomach. No, if you playing tough, last seconds you clutching. Can't pillow the fall, you'll be in discomfort. They jab at me with jokes, I'm throwing jabs and hooks. Fighting for my life, man, the hate got me. Crackheads everywhere, this place rocky. Been trying to get rich no matter what it may cost me. Get your bones shattered, move on the strip like a running back with those patterns. But to lose and quit, not living normal, misinformed. If you think I haven't proven it yet, the list goes on. Pistol drawn, passing by you. There I'm not wearing black attire. Don't even ask or inquire, the facts is these liars wouldn't know it if the truth hit them. This just isn't the end, it's a new beginning. We all been living to spend. Took a minute, but I've risen again. Don't play with goons, calculated moves. Your life of mine, quit making me choose.
I'm fighting for my life, throwing strikes when the time's right.
Gonna grab the mic, grip it tight, and join the limelight.
Real, recognize real, still I want it all twice.
Came into the game to leave a change, it's at Paul life.
I'm fighting for my life, throwing strikes when the time's right.
Gonna grab the mic, grip it tight, and join the limelight.
Real, recognize real, still I want it all twice.
Came into the game to leave a change, it's at Fall life.
We're about to get into that raw recap, and because music is international, let's hit him with it.
पंजाब ताड़ी नगरी दा लांदा गेड़ा मोती अखां च अख पाके वेखावे हो माई दा लाल गेड़ा जेड़ा सन्नू पावे रो पहले तू बाही जिते बम सुटे साडी को छोटी उम्र तू ही खतरे ते पाले शो किसे तो डर जमा ए जिंद जिंदा नहीं खून दा प्यासा होई कोई शै पींदा नहीं सुतक प्यास ते दिलन तू लहरा विच नाव न सच वंदे मिल बन के रूहे पंजाब पंजाबी मुंडे जिते जान उते जा जान वड्डी तू वड्डी वेखो मुश्किलां करन सान शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम साडे हौसले रहिंदे महान पंजाबी मुंडे जिते जान उते जा जान वड्डी तू वड्डी वेखो मुश्किलां करन सान शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम अप्पा शेरां दी कौम साडे हौसले रहिंदे महान शेरां दी इक दिन ਜਿੱਧਰ ਦੇ 10 ਸਾਲ ਤੂੰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਭਾਰੀ ਬੜਾ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਮੈਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਦੀ ਸ਼ਾਨ ਹਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮਾਣ ਸਮਾਨ ਦਾ ਹਨੂਮਾਨ ਹਾਂ ਸਿੱਧਾ ਮਾਰਾ ਹਥੋੜਾ ਕਸਰ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਛੋੜਾ ਹੱਡੀ ਤੇ ਹੱਡੀ ਤੋੜਾ ਕਰਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਐਲਾਨ ਹਾਂ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਨੇ ਪੈਰੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੱਖੋ ਮੇਰੀ ਗੱਲ ਯਾਦ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਕਰ ਦੇਣੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਬੇੜੇ ਪਾਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਤੋਂ ਡਰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਿੱਛਾ ਹਟਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿੰਨੀ ਵੀ ਔਖੀ ਥਾਵਾਂ ਬਰਕਤੀ ਟੱਲਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਰਾਣਾ ਭਾਬੀ ਮੈਂ ਖਿਲਾੜੀ ਮੈਂ ਅਨਾੜੀ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਾਂ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ਿਕਾਰੀ ਮੈਂ ਬੇਕਾਰੀ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਸਿੱਖੋ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਜੀਣੀ ਜਿੰਦ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਰਾਜ ਸਰਦਾਰੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਪੰਜੀ ਪਿੰਡ ਕਰਤਨ ਕਟਾਦਾ ਪਰ ਸਿਰ ਨਾ ਕਦੀ ਝੁਕਾਵਾਂ ਬੈਠਾ ਤਿਆਰ ਬੋਟੀ ਬੋਟੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਨੋਚ ਖਾਵਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਵੱਡੀ ਤੂੰ ਵੱਡੀ ਵੇਖੋ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਕਰਨ ਆਸਾਨ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਮ ਅੱਪਾ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਮ ਅੱਪਾ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੌਸਲੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਨ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਾਣ ਉੱਤੇ ਜਾਣ ਵੱਡੀ ਤੂੰ ਵੱਡੀ ਵੇਖੋ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਲਾਂ ਕਰਨ ਆਸਾਨ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਮ ਅੱਪਾ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਮ ਅੱਪਾ ਸ਼ੇਰਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਮ ਸਾਡੇ ਹੌਸਲੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਮਹਾਨ
All right, we're about to get into the Raw recap. Everybody take a deep breath and say Shanti. This is the entrance music for Jinder Mahal, former WWE champion. And this Raw recap has been brought to you by Jenny's Professional Services. Jenny's Professional Services. We get it done with a passion. That being said, we get into the Raw recap. I just gotta find it. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a hell of a week. All right, the Riot Squad destroys Rousey and tables Natalya. Sip of that cold beverage, cold frosty beverage. How nice it is. About the only positive thing that can be said about of the Riot Squad's continued vendetta against Natalya is at least they stopped evoking the loss of her father. Apart from that, however, Ruby Riot and Cole's tormenting of the Queen of Hearts continued apace. This week, the trio ambushed Natalya during the start of Raw's planned opening match, a tag team bout pitting Natalya and Ronda Rousey against Nia Jax and Tamina. Nia and Tamina made quick work of the baddest woman on the planet, and the Queen of Hearts was left to the Riot Squad's mercy, or lack thereof. The 3-on-1 attack was demoralizing enough, but they had saved the finishing stroke for last, positioning the former SmackDown Women's Champion on the apron and driving her through the table they had brought to ringside. Alexa Bliss quickly sent the Riot Squad home, but that wasn't enough for Rousey, who demanded a match with Nia and Tamina. And unwilling to leave the selection of her partner to the goddess, the Raw Women's Champion declared she'd find one herself. Sasha Banks and Bayley, WWE Women's Tag Team Champions? Last week, Alexa Bliss began her tenure running the women's division by holding an open forum with Sasha Banks and Bayley. That ended in a coincidental beatdown from Alicia Fox, Dana Brooke, and Mickie James. So Sasha and Bayley walked into the do-over understandably wary that the goddess was leading them into a trap. Surprisingly, the forum proceeded in an orderly, if tense, fashion, with one big headline to boot. Asked by a fan what changes they'd make to the women's tag team division in 2019, the Boston Hug Convention stated their goal would be the first ever women's tag team champions. That was when Mickie, Alicia, and Dana bolted to the ring, but the goddess quickly seized control of the situation by sanctioning an immediate tag team match between Sasha and Bayley and Mickie and Alicia. The Boston Hug connection held strong, with Mickie suffering a decisive combo of a backstabber into a belly-to-belly. So it's sounding like the WWE is coming up with the women's tag team champions, which would be pretty interesting given the surge of female talent that they've acquired. Lucha House Party spoils Dawson's singles match plans. Undeniable masters of classic tag team wrestling though they are, the Revival seem to have fallen to Raw's ironic punishment division, where they're doomed to face the Lucha House Party over and over in matches contested under the decidedly non-traditional Lucha House rules. This week's switch was particularly egregious in the eyes of the top guys, as they had planned to send Scott Dawson into singles action in attempting to restore some order to the rivalry before the house party signature stipulation was invoked for the third straight week. It was funny as hell, I'm telling you, their reactions. Needless to say, the revival's desired return to tradition did not happen. Dawson once again deployed the gory special and isolated Lince Dorado after some timely fist, though not flips, to Kalisto and Grand Metallic at ringside. When the house party began to rally, Dash Wilder tried to act as an equalizer and came up empty. The trifecta of a crossbody from Dorado, a Salida del Sol from Kalisto, and a gorgeous tightrope senton from Metallic spelled the end. It was funny. Oh my god, that match was funny. Alright. Ziggler and Balor spoiled Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night. It's Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night. And someone forgot to tell Dolph Ziggler. After the show-off was omitted from the guest list of the general manager-elect Baron Corbin in his tribute to the Scottish Psychopath, the ceremony that included a gold medal of excellence, McIntyre effectively kicked Ziggler to the curb when the show-off hit the ring to call him out on it. To McIntyre, the alliance began the night of the Superstar Shakeup, and netted both an Intercontinental and Tag Team Championship reign was more than a little business relationship that the Scot had claimed to run its course. Okay, it was a business relationship according to McIntyre. Ultimately, Ziggler responded with a zigzag that landed him in an immediate match with the Scottish Psychopath, wherein McIntyre grabbed the mic while pummeling Ziggler around ringside. After admitting he may still be harboring a soft spot for Dolph, McIntyre declared he was going to treat the show-off as he would Finn Balor. The former Universal Champion appeared moments later, and his presence proved distracting enough that Ziggler was able to rally. It was only when Balor got involved, though, that the match turned for good. After McIntyre rolled Ziggler into the ring and inadvertently the ref, the Irishman blasted Drew with a running dropkick into the barricade. The Scot barely beat the count at 10, but staggered right into a textbook super kick from the show-off that ended the match and capped Drew McIntyre Appreciation Night with a bit of history that the Scot had possibly not intended. You see, that kick and subsequent 3 count, McIntyre suffered his first loss of pinfall submission since his Raw return. Points to Ziggler for getting the last laugh in the evening. But if the Scottish Psychopath's post-match interview was any indication, he won't stop until he gets the last word on the show-off. And Finn Balor. Balor and Elias joined forces against Lashley and Lio Rush. Elias came to Raw with one stated desire: to hit Bobby Lashley with a guitar. The Almighty replied by hitting his favorite pose, provoking the Living Truth into a fight on the ramp that Lashley and Lio Rush were seemingly able to escape once Elias got the upper hand. But the guitarist would still get what he wanted, in a sense, thanks to a surprising assist. Just when it looked like the Living Truth was going to come up empty, Rush was tossed back into his sights by Finn Balor, who popped up unexpectedly near the commentary table. Elias didn't hesitate to capitalize, shattering one of his 6 strings over the back of the 24-year-old piece of gold, and netting a well-earned 2 sweep from the Irishman. Elias' retribution on the Almighty might have to wait until WWE TLC. Until then, Lio Rush isn't a bad consolation prize. Drake Maverick enters the fray and pins Bobby Roode in the 3-on-2 handicap match. That match was bull. It was garbage. Boo. Last week, Raw Tag Team title opportunity ended in an embarrassing fashion for Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. This week's non-title bout may have gotten worse. After successfully finagling a Roode versus Drake Maverick match that would net the glorious one and Gable another championship match against Maverick's AOP if Roode won, the upstart team ran afoul of Baron Corbin's on-the-fly rule changing. This time, an instant reorganization of the match into a 3-on-2 handicap contest after AOP ambushed Gable backstage. Roode planted Maverick with the glorious DDT, but Akam and Razor made it to the ring in time to break the count. And what followed was an unextended dismantling despite the last-second gritty return of Gable to the ring. A Super Collider functionally ended the match, and Maverick tagged in for the pinfall on Roode. It was such a tragic match. Ambrose arrives on Raw in a gas mask and thwarts ambush from Rollins. Having received inoculations last week, Dean Ambrose deemed Houston sanitary enough to receive him, though he entered the ring wearing a gas mask and surrounded by a SWAT team. Once Ambrose felt comfortable enough to remove his mask, however, he spoke at length about the difference between himself and Seth Rollins. According to Ambrose, Rollins needed to control everything and contributed to the deterioration of the Brotherhood and led to the Lunatic Fringe's betrayal. But now that Ambrose, the self-proclaimed moral compass of the WWE, had unmanned the architect with the weeks of attacks, he was confident enough to predict that Rollins would lose control of everything at WWE TLC, including the Intercontinental Championship. He might be onto something, as Rollins certainly looked like a wild man when he attacked from behind and took out the entire SWAT team before pursuing Ambrose into the audience. The Lunatic Fringe gained the upper hand by hitting Rollins in the face with a gas mask, at which point he teed off on Kingsley and administered a pair of dirty deeds. Whether Ambrose's moral compass points toward north is certainly up for debate. But should these trends continue, it's looking like Seth has nowhere to go but down, as he burns it down. Alright. Heath Slater sends Rhino into sends Rhino packing and is reassigned as a referee. Heath Slater and Rhino have been a folk hero tag team for a couple of years, but they found themselves subjected to one of Baron Corbin's more draconian power plays. Citing a lack of room on the roster for both of them, the general manager-elect forced the two of them to battle for a singles roster slot, with the loser getting fired from Raw. Surprisingly, the Man-Beast was the first to throw their friendship out the window, doing what he had to do to keep his career going and starting the bout with a wicked right to the jaw. That followed with such a rout that Slater only landed one move, but it was a big one. The one-man band hit a leaping neckbreaker from the former ECW champion to earn the win, though neither looked happy about it. After all, Rhino has family too. As it turned out, Slater had even less to celebrate, as he thought, the hard-fought victory had netted him only fool's gold. Corbin revealed to Slater that he would indeed be retained on Raw as a referee. McIntyre unleashed a surprise beatdown on Finn Balor. With Jinder Mahal already ready to turn a corner, there are certainly worse ways to gain favor with General Manager-elect Baron Corbin than defeating Finn Balor. Unfortunately, the Maharaja was thwarted at the last second by Apollo Crews, who took the liberty of bulldozing the Singh brothers after they attempted to sway the match in Mahal's favor. The former WWE champion downed Crews outside the ring with a punishing kick, only to suffer a flurry from Balor that ended with a single match-killing coup de grace. But where Jinder Mahal failed, Drew McIntyre succeeded. The Scottish psychopath seeking retribution for Balor's meddling early in the evening pounced on the former Universal Champion in the backstage area and beat him to a pulp, only relenting when officials interceded and threw themselves over Balor to stop the punishment. Tamina and Nia faltered down the stretch against Rousey and Ember Moon. Nia Jax and Tamina certainly had the right idea trying to go hand Rousey a loss and route to her title defense at WWE TLC. Unfortunately for them, the baddest woman on the planet picked an ace as a tag team partner in Ember Moon, and Nia Jax fell apart at the last second when it turned out she might be ready to face Rousey as she claimed. Despite a successful ambush of Rousey before the match began, Nia bailed on the match the second she was tagged in, leaving Tamina to defend for herself against the Raw Women's Champion. Then when the Irresistible Force tried to interfere, she was expelled by the ring by the War Goddess, who pounced on Tamina with an eclipse from the top turnbuckle. All Rousey had to do was apply the armbar, which she did, and smile for the cameras as she extended her winning streak. As for Jax, she'll have to do a little more than that. Well, I didn't get to see that match because I was in the land of Nod. I'm not sure about this 3-hour Raw, especially when I have this busy schedule that I got going on for me. But we gonna talk a little bit more about this week in the life of the block. Bless up, we going into the music.
Yeah.
to these niggas.
Landlord, my work eviction notice, I can make it move. Take your jewels, my niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you, I'm dripping ragu.
I'm selling sauce the best.
Landlord, my work eviction notice, I can make it move. Take your jewels, niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you, I'm dripping ragu. I'm selling sauce the best. Working Terminator, ain't no I'll be back, I got it now. It's going up, I brought it down. I'm gone before I'm caught around. By police, them niggas in your house and don't need no lease. Big dog, that's no leash. Talking big like I know me. Try elevate and roll a elevate. These niggas hella late. I catch up and blow the match up. Make an umbrella break. I choke them up, I'm laughing. Choking up, you ain't close enough.
I choke them up, I'm laughing. Choking up, you ain't close enough.
You ain't even smoking with me with a 5-player. I'm Mano in the coupe. High hater. What I got on me now, call it the violator. Better shake shit up, call it the vibrator. Landlord, my work eviction notice, I can make it move. Take your jewels, my niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you, I'm dripping ragu.
I'm selling sauce the best.
Landlord, my work eviction notice, I can make it move. Take your jewels, niggas do whatever comes to making dues. Bench press, we can work it out. Get it off your chest and at you, I'm dripping ragu. I'm selling sauce the best.
I'm selling sauce the best. I'm selling sauce the best.
Quick message to the DJs on the radio. I wanna hear my shit playing when I hop in my whip. Yo, the demons telling me to keep copping them bricks, and the angels telling me to keep dropping them hits. Got me caught up in the mix, selling dope in the trap, but I'm dope when I rap. It's kinda hard being scraps. Yo, it's kinda hard being me. Born in 1986, now it's 2015.
Goes turned up. That's if shots no copy. Man a big fish no guppy. Trust me, them man just lucky. The youths go ham go chucky. Rubber grip hand no ducky. Man don't sit with man get mucky. Them man too big. OG my thing do weird. Ain't first is last too late. Do road make man me do day. Really move weight do great. I mash it. Bang bang click then catch it. Pack fly you run then catch it. Wanna get to a ratchet. Flex then it's on to the next. Please don't get man vexed. When I shoot pick 'em up just mouth suplex. Send a girl 2 texts. Wait, the wife is she like me. But them girls don't excite me. Show me get down on the right knee. But them things not lightly. Allow me, allow me. Some man get rowdy. Shots to the rain and their block get cloudy. And do a road in the Audi. Allow me. Some man won't allow me.
You get me?
Yeah. Allow me, allow me. Some man get rowdy. Shots to the rain and their block get cloudy. And do a road in the Audi. Allow me. Some man won't allow me.
You get me?
You get me? Yeah.
Yeah, I felt alright, I guess, but I'm really broke. Shit. Oh, I need the words. Cause I don't memorize my shit. I ain't looking at them Jordans. It costs too much money, I just can't afford them. I kick raps out of boredom, cause I don't got the stacks to see the world or explore it. And now you're looking at me funny, and you're aging at my lumberjack steez looking bummy. I made something out of nothing, but that something ain't something I can cuff with. No, money in the wallet, work 5 days to spend it all on the faucet. Kitchen and roof, these bills on some boss shit. Running my life, eat pills to numb off it. sipping 40s in the garage. Poor folk know it, blowing nose in the park. I ain't going to the club when 20 bucks can get me a dime and a 40. Time recording, stay smoking with my buds, token nugs. Corona lime and the shorty. Poor folk, sipping 40s in the garage. Poor folk, sipping 40s in the garage. Got no ends for a new coat for winter, so I might have to lay up, I'm getting much thinner. No dinner in the fridge. Roll up some nickels, hit the corner store for shit. Lived on the fringe ever since I left my pop's crib, but that's why I run to the bridge. I got this 5-finger discounts for novice, but pulling out the ratchets a hot risk. That's 2 ways like Blu-rays and optics, or new wave and rock riffs, nauseous. Seeing that collectors on my cell. Odds is I'ma set a record on the shelves. Shit to send collectors back to hell. Yeah, and put my nerves back on chill. See how many records I can sell when I got the whole world on that fucking free ill. Poor folk, sipping 40s in the garage. Poor folk, sipping 40s in the garage. Free ill, got the bar packed with people. Say church, we don't need pews over steeple. When my boy got cues for cheap, yo. And the DJ just letting them beats go. Beer in hand, 20 grand on the OZAP. And iPhones put you on the low jack, holla. Yo, you'll get away with nothing when you're broke and you owe the government mad dollars.
Hey yo, what's up? It's Ace More, the corner store rapper, y'all. This is straight spittin'. Marco Polo, what's up? Check it out. Yeah, most these rappers sipping bottles need an end for meal. Coddled by the heat detecting wheel. My essence real, so my effort build. The sentence filled with the pencil spill. Shipping getting ill since fear lynched them till. For real. Son, I've been working on my trade. Fitting metal, trying to diss the devil, working on my brain. I don't wanna die broke, rapping on assistance. It's a battle every day to keep the metal of my intrinsic level from pessimism. It's all in my DNA. The problem with optimism is God been giving me pain. I'm all of a twisted game. I'm ball up the fist and bang. Melancholic and involuntarily gone insane. Calling medic, doc, and psychologist to operate. Call me crazy, we call upon the kids to educate. Smell the daisies for a second, let division populate. Dipple missives populate. Feeling this so y'all can hate. I want peace, man. I just want a little piece. There's a thin line between love and hate. Della Reese in the piece with a peace sign. Slip between the sheets until she's side. Please try working on your freak side. Who the peep seeking east side? Me, I sneaked off in a whip tree. Cough till the heat die. West side, left coast. Rest when a beast ride. Free and death don't mess with it. Feast time. Fuck a competition. I want recognition. For a step and call it like a ref and penning in a mission. Leaving like in bent condition. Not into the record spinning. Put a spell on ya. This shit like an exorcism. Yeah, I can't tell if I'm Howlin' Wolf or Bobby Dylan, but you're probably feeling this either way like the Tommy Pillin'. You'll need more than amoxicillin when you feel your body shivering through your hottie image and Bugatti engine. Call it bang bang booty, we the slang gang. Goes for the heads who rock hoodies, do your dang dang. Money get your money cause they'll rob you of them same gangs. Funny how the dummy looking bummy when the fame came. So I'm cheap flowing pack leaves golden in the sheath like a sheep, feeling like £1 million in these beats. Marco Polo Dalai Lama of the streets, producing a true rate to heighten your frequency. Enlightened, I'm feeling lighter, this rating uplifting me. Delighted to know you're liking it, hyping it on your feet, right? Listen, Ace More, the corner store rapper. I breathe to make music, so money is what I'm after. Fuck the motherfucking dollar, man.
I come with that boom, boom back, boom back.
Guy, H-O-M-E-O-N, V's, VS. I hate introductions.
I swear I could see the promised land.
I'm peeking at it, but until then on every beat, I'm wreaking havoc. I'm 180 degrees from average. If you meet me, you should be ecstatic. As a man, I'm advanced, but in the booth, I'm a savage. You can break it down, cause this ain't rapping, this is mathematics. You can get hung over your bars with no Zach Galifianakis. Now peep my panache, bitch, my flow is fantastic. And you can get killed like a Scott, no Travis. It's a travesty, they poppin' shit, but ain't nobody matching me. Actually, it's empty, gang, address me as your majesty. This fucking beat about to charge me with assault and battery. All I spit is dark matter, all MCs are casualties. I could be the one that make sure ain't nobody after me. I hold it down so hard you couldn't comprehend my gravity. The gods want me to win, so why the fuck you mad at me? All these empty calories for me and all these trash MCs, they junk food. King of the jungle, took steps like 1, 2. I'm hot like done food. Fuck you, come through with a dumb tool or do kung fu on you till you're done, dude. They say I'm uncool, cause I can't be like none of these rapping niggas out here dressing like she's. Cause I say fuck Supreme and Givenchy. It's beyond me to spend 500 on a tee. I wear a plain hate, you still ain't in my league, motherfucker.
Cause you cannot see us like dark matter, unless you realize that dark matters. I just watch the light with all my homies, cause we bout this shit. I just keep it real with all my homies, I ain't talking shit. You cannot see us like dark matter, unless you realize that dark matters. I just watch the light with all my homies, cause we bout this shit. I just keep it real with all my homies, I ain't talking shit.
All I see is dark matter going through black holes every moment of my life. It's the only thing I know. Parallel universe, a string theory with a soul. Way too crazy to take into weird holes. Every choice I make, the further off I go. Gotta heed my own advice and just roll with the flow. Gotta feel it in the hot, feel it through the cold. Different ways of being, alternating cyclone. Get them chakras spinning, tornado, rainbow. Could dodge the god chillin', blunt smoke out the nose. If you were not winning, better get with it or go. With your rookie ass bong spilling, shouldn't even smoke. Catch me fucking Godzilla, stomping out these hoes. I'ma get them, God willing, cause they got me by the door. Sobriety, society, anti-psychedelic law. Because we all villains if we tryna find a soul. Got no self-worth, away from it is stolen. Man-made God, he fucking broke the mold. Pray to God I can kill him if he take away my home. Or even worse yet, take me away from home. Trying to make my living off a smart spent dough. Keep a lady cock licking like my heart gets dome. Still the same life spinning, never in control. It isn't what it is and it isn't what you can hold. Dark matter.
You cannot see us like dark matter.
Love is not exclusive.
Unless you realize that dark matters. I just watch the light with all my homies, cause we bout this shit. I just keep it real with all my homies, I ain't talking shit, nah.
Stay high till I kiss the sky. Ride till it's suicide, no cyanide. We ain't gotta see eye to eye. We can go eye for an eye till we all blind like Eli. I still grind till my honey pie reaches nipple high. And I'm creeping with my left eye, cause the next guy won't let you get by. But I'm high tech, my check is always the best buy. Just ditch my ride like a DUI. Just fly with a bow tie like Bill Nye. Don't lie, I ain't see shit, no pink eye. The drinks I buy is for me and the homies and shorties that know me. I'm probably scheming, not dodging demons. Your mommy eating nasty semen like y'all my children. Don't call me when I'm buying buildings, son. I ain't me like I'm Michael's children, yeah.
Grind hard through the wintertime. Live fast, die young in the summertime. When the sun shines is when I come alive. Black shades on, stunner eyes. Trying to get my cake on like some thunder dies. When I get my wave on, they all wanna ride. When I get my wave on, they all wanna ride.
Well, it's the tan boy, coming to fuck shit up. I brought a convoy, couple homeboys. You don't want it with my squad boy. Trying to start shit, then you looking at a long road, staring down the barrel. I still wear thrift store apparel. Don't want me at your door like a Christmas carol. I swear I don't fucks with you kids, I'm so sterile. Your negative vibes are just terrible. I'm all paused like I just got declawed. 8.5 quad, conversated with God. It's a perfect world, but we're making it flawed. Like we're on our periods, swimming naked with jaws. Asking for death like a gat to the head. Take the driver out and the passenger's dead. Don't need a man to direct, but I have to do next. I got enough going on in the back of my head. Trying to grind hard through the wintertime. Live fast, die young in the summertime. When the sun shines is when I come alive. Black shades on, stunner eyes. Trying to get my cake on like some thunder dies. When I get my wave on, they all wanna ride. When I get my wave on, they all wanna ride.
Everybody on my way when it's time to ride. Where was you on the days when I couldn't rhyme? Out here on the block trying to sell a dime. Either way, dog, I'm eating, I don't waste time. Trying to dodge all these feelings like the Matrix. Black shades, kung fu haters on my wait list. Niggas want my fake quick, I don't gotta say shit. Do my bird call, had them vultures to your face. And your girl on my dick, now this hoe lost her patience. Had her cut her off, I'm a boss, it don't face shit. I guess this the life when you come up famous. One hand on the loot, the other on the stainless. It's just true, at the top to me, bro, you nameless. I got a crack flow that got beams on your main strip. You got a crack hole that left you for the main strip. Fuck the cops, thug life, nigga, that's the basics.
Grind hard through the wintertime. Live fast, die young in the summertime. When the sun shines is when I come alive. Black shades on, stunner eyes. Trying to get my cake on like some thunder dies. When I get my wave on, they all wanna ride. When I get my wave on, they all wanna ride.
Yeah. See if I still got it. R.I.P. Prodigy, rest in peace. Let's go. It's like my mind had a power out. Thoughts dark, black heart, wonder how many hours down. Time slipping through a rollie on an ice rink. You might think I'm fresh, the rest of my life stinks, been slept on. The rest of you guys rest in your eyes. Time to resurrect them retinas, refuel to re-energize. It's no surprise, I've been bleeding ink since my last track. Quarantine my mic, everything I spit labeled hazmat. Mad wild like a child with a bad nap. Vibranium rap, what kind of shit is that? Ash Chad. I'm not a quitter, I've been fighting God. About to shock a lot of people, turn my mic stand into a lightning rod. Might evolve into something you might not like at all. I'm a titan, I snap my fingers and watch my haters dissolve into thin air. Going crazy too? Yeah, I've been there. My name's on the lease and I already paid the rent here. See, I wasn't meant to be sent here, but every time I get a whiff of reality, all I do is sense fear. Don't need a hint to disappear. The stench is clear, you rappers are washed up, I'm doing the rinsing here. I'm not here to be a showboat or gloat, or walk around the DMV claiming that I'm a goat, or claiming that I'm so dope and shoving it down your throat. But these bars will be respected and not considered a joke. But that's a topic for another day. I said I was coming with bangers, you should stop it, put the gun away. I meant to track the opposite, but in this day and age, you gotta stay strapped like everybody's a renegade. Never say you never been afraid. On any given day, get the last squeeze out of you like a Minute Maid. 2, maybe I'm cutting through like a ninja blade, slashing, attacking, your flows dragging, I was sent to slay. What I meant to say is I am just an inch away from recruiting some killers like I ain't playing some Gwent today. But I ain't lying cause I don't even have friends to pay, and I ain't repenting the sins I invented were meant to stay. See, this the mind of insanity. Fuck anybody not a fan of me. Fuck any chick full of vanity who thinks she's too good to even stand with me, or even be seen holding her hands with me. Fuck my father even though he made a man of me. Nowadays he's acting like I ain't part of the family, and it damaged me. It's like I ran into a tree full speed, or I jumped off of a canopy and landed in a pit of blades with a bunch of amputees. Forgotten sons who were cut off just like an amputee. See, I was amped to be the best dad. Answer me, why do you avoid me like I'm cancer? Please tell me why I'm just another broken branch hanging from this rancid tree. I understand if you dreamed he had other plans for me, like joining the army, going to college, earn a damn degree. Those are high standards that I don't give a damn to see. Pops living in a fantasy, I guess I gotta deal with it, cause after all that's a part of humanity. But
But back to me, the ill-mannered Bruce Banner. About to shed some light in the booth like I came in the room with a lantern. So check me out, I ain't talking about using scanners. I'm talking about peep the lyricism he's giving inside his grammar. Nailed it like a hammer, I'm coming with hits. And I ain't feeling none of you dummies, that's as numb as I get. And some might think I just do this for fun, but you bum better quit. I call me quit with these lungs and these puns I consider a gift from God. Cause my parents didn't teach me, so I'ma stick around a while like a fucking leech. See, I don't need your helping hand, so stop trying to reach me. I'm beastly, I make any instrumental a feasty. Discreetly killing this mob double EP beat with so much breeze and ease. He's making it look so easy. You think I was featured on Havoc and Prodigy CD? Bars so sick they making my microphone queasy. Believe me, this is survival of the illest. But when it comes to tune, it's revival of the illest. I'm back. What? Yeah, tune. Shout out. From this point on, I'm only coming with nothing but fire. From this joint on, I plan to keep it 100, cause I don't think I can get any more higher. Temperatures rising, my tempers colliding with opposite people who tend to be biased. I tend to be shy, pretend to be quiet, but when this pen is leaking, look at I'm violent. Booth on high alert, like a terror threat. I'm too sick, dog, call a pair of vets. No nooses, dogs, you gotta cherish next, get it? Cherish next, prepare for the best, beware of the rest. I walk around with DMV on my chest. Even with clothes on, I'm seeing the flesh. I can see through these bitches that's meaning me stress. I needed a rest, wide awake now. About to fry cats with a side of shakedown. Have you right wondering why you late? Now you a ghost, right? Nigga, no sign of Drake pad. Behind every rhyme is a minor breakdown. I designed all my lines to my fornicate crowds. It might be a sign that my time awaits now. I'm right here, God, to perform your takedown tune. To perform a takedown. Just listen, my vision is trapped in a prison, cause all I'm seeing all these bars. And every day the competition gets stiffer, okay, competition gets hard. So my composition's like a monster written, honestly, you can't tell us apart. We bipolar opposites, one thing we don't have in common is I got a much colder heart. I guess I'm the villain, I love the Lord but no religion. I voted for neither, so fuck politicians. And half of these new rappers couldn't inhabit the pot that I piss in or the one that I shit in. I pay no attention, don't need any riddling. Two just see ways to make people start feeling it. Maybe if I put a little in front of my name, then the girls will be like, yeah, he killing it. Tune. Yeah. Shit.
It's just different, man. Y'all must got me fucked up, man. Yo, I never reached for a hug. Mark Jordan never learned to appreciate love. Toronto housing us asleep in the mud. Hands filthy, still here, pouring bleach in the rug. Yeah, different neighborhood, same story. Pain and glory, it all came before me. Somebody's son got shot here, first sold charge here, iced out in top gear. Ain't Italian, but met enough wops here. If everybody on the low, why the hell the cops here? That's why I don't really talk here. I haven't dropped a video in over a year, cause I don't want them to see the shit we do over here. Yeah. Been billing, been wanting, things chill, but things popping. Big bills and fiends calling, D's watching. They can watch these nuts, we still mobbing. Like tell me what we would speak about. See the hands reaching out, I'm just trying to weed them out. Weave and bounce, strike firm. Hit the booth with all this flame until the mic burns. Never see me in the city with them tight germs. Drop a couple gems on them, praying that they might learn. Got 6 rings, try and see the 7th. All I know is that they'll bury me a G in heaven. Truthfully, if you ain't calling me a brethren, your troubled teens that need help, you call 311. I put you rappers to the back burner. Old bangers are still classics, they callin' that murder. I guess we come from different chromosomes. 2 cell phones, 1 gun, that's a mobile home. This is for every time I hold my own. Out here in the cold alone, becoming someone I don't know. Yo, just praying that I'm successful, cause living in the ghetto's so stressful. But yo, who am I frontin'? I wouldn't change it for nothing, man, the ghetto's so zestful. Just praying that I'm successful, cause Cause living in the ghetto so stressful. But yo, who am I frontin'? I wouldn't change it for nothing, man. The ghetto so zestful. I'm still folding paper and the paper filled with the same shit that killed your neighbor. People say that Jesus is our savior, well he must have made knocking on him for that shit, I thank him. Sometimes I'm ghetto and I'm ignorant and think that I'm the only motherfucker who has been through this. Depression in the ghetto make him kill quick, but real talk, I appreciate the realness. A killer is a sinner, but a liar more. For a battle with my mind, my final war. But real talk, y'all see me with my fighter sword. Either that, dead or in jail, or in the psycho ward. On my mama, I just wanna see change. Yo, this ghetto life abusive, I just love me some pain. So while you out here in your Porsches, I'm on the front porch making money for this mortgage. Yo, just praying that I'm successful. Cause living in the ghetto so stressful. But yo, who am I frontin'? I wouldn't change it for nothing, man. The ghetto so zestful. Just praying that I'm successful. Cause living in the ghetto so stressful. But yo, who am I frontin'? I wouldn't change it for nothing, man. The ghetto so zestful. Yo, just praying that I'm successful. Cause living in the ghetto so stressful. But yo, who am I frontin'? I wouldn't change it for nothing, man. The ghetto so zestful. Just praying that I'm successful. Cause living in the ghetto so stressful. But yo, who am I frontin'? I wouldn't change it for nothing, man. The ghetto so zestful.
Tummies, feet tummies, feet tummies, feet tummies. What it do? It's Small Key, Philly mob in the building. That feet tummy circle shit, homie. Yo, I know a lot of motherfuckers out there wishing I ain't gon' make it. You never gon' stop me. I said you never gon' stop me. Yeah. Yo. Dear Father, to Jesus, I'm praying for life, because today could be the night of getting out of the season. A tougher reason, God, you must know, I never wanted a heater, but I pop it and squeeze it. If it's not what you need it, if drama is creeping, if your mama be the problem, oh well, your mama is sleeping. She got it, she bleeding, she lost it and lead it. Your pops will be screaming, you gotta believe it. You're not just been dreaming, although it aches, you made mistakes. You've been plotting and scheming. You see, I brought up my demons, and then they got tossed to the deep end. Friends, man, yeah, now lots of them eating. We be shopping the streets, man. Louis V and them 6X's, big checks, this shit expensive. We friggin' get it, it's interesting. Had the kids from the block, flipping the lid, now we living on top, and we in instant win, cause we live for the spot. Friggin' bitches, just watch. We be doing us, music up, you knew what's up. None of this shit be new to us. Fuck with the click and these two supports. And I know there's people praying on my downfall, but I'm just saying I ain't aiming for the ground, dog. We be doing us, music up, you knew what's up. None of this shit be new to us. Fuck with the click and these two supports. And I know there's people praying on my downfall, but I'm just saying I ain't aiming for the ground, dog.
Philly mob is a darn vicious, the bomb bitches. Beyond digits, fuck them, leave them like a bomb village. A wreck maker, a breathtaking, the Lex making. What you making a check with one text kicking? Don't be mistaken, son, I'm better than the younger you. Yellow said I'm untouchable, damage is what the dog'll do. I'm on the avenue, robbing is what I'd rather do. I'm steady counting money, so bitches call me the revenue. Check my resume, you'll never find a better dude. With an attitude, I'm rarely in a better mood. I'm on that cheddar mode, getting better than centerfold. If bitches want affection, I'll fuck them and then I'll let them go. Let these niggas know they rockin' with the best now. Fresh, ready, and willing to shoot a nigga west now. These niggas wanna see me fall, right? I'm out with Marky counting money, fuck you all, right?
We doing us, music up, you knew what's up. None of this shit be new to us. Fuck with the click and these two supports. And I know there's people praying on my downfall, but I'm just saying I ain't aiming for the ground, dog. We be doing us, music up, you knew what's up. None of this shit be new to us. Fuck with the click and these two supports. And I know there's people praying on my downfall, but I'm just saying I ain't aiming for the ground, dog.
Is a hitman for my thing.
This how I do it. 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 I always got green on me. Always got green. Cause this how I do it. This how I do. I'm living this lifestyle. Living it. Cause this how I do it. Living it. And people gon' hate on me. People gon' hate on me. Cause that's what they doing. That's what they do. Bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles I pop. Woo! Women top of women, women kissing women. Damn it, don't stop. Damn it, don't stop. Racks upon racks upon racks upon racks upon racks, it don't stop. Money piling till it touches ceiling, now the ceiling gon' pop. Yeah, I do it.
HITMAN, it's spell hitman. Do I need to say it again? Let's go. Fuck all y'all niggas, man, I'm playing to win. Cause when I drop tops, I ain't tryna move in the wind. Yeah, this how I do it. I'm the truest, so you just that nigga who came as a student. For quoting rappers that feed you influence, I stay being zen, niggas smoke like a Buddhist. Niggas switching on niggas, Judas. Hitman for hire, get down with the movement. For niggas wishing on my downfall, nice it. Grinding every day till I'm T-Dot's finest. So many diamonds, that nigga change climate. Success is a mountain, your option climate. I reached the peak, man, they can call me your highness. Yes, sir, these boys suffer with vaginas.
My whip is foreign and your whip is boring. It got no performance. I'm talking about when you push the pedal to the metal, man, it sound like it's snoring while my engine roaring. I'm taking off. Leather in the whip so extra soft. Slaughter girls pussy like a holocaust, and I paid the cost and I've been a boss. This how I do it. 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 I always got green on me. Always got green. Cause this how I do it. This how I do. I'm living this lifestyle. Living it. Cause this how I do it. Living it. And people gon' hate on me. People gon' hate on me. Cause that's what they doing. That's what they do. Bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles I pop. Woo! Women top of women, women kissing women. Damn it, don't stop. Damn it, don't stop. Racks upon racks upon racks upon racks upon racks, it don't stop. Money piling till it touches ceiling, now the ceiling gon' pop. Yeah, I do it.
This how I do it. Watch how I do this. If I had a choice between money and rap, I would have to choose music. A matter of fact, after the fact, scratch that, it sound foolish. If I ain't getting cash sitting on my ass thinking that I can still add to the movements of backwards moving, Michael Jackson moving, if that's what you're doing, do it. Bleaching your skin will deeper within, you're blacker than Patrick Ewing. Me and my friends, each one of them, we can't pretend or even attempt to act stupid. That's how we do it.
Don't act stupid. No. Me and Judge, we're like black Jews. We're not act using. I harass Cupid. I'm that abusive. I tax the cubicles, execute. Now that's unusual. That's unusual. While you're slacking, bro, we get it cracking just like some pistachios. And I'm stacking dough, and I'm macking pros right after the show. Whole cities like after this flow. Let me show you how to do it. Hitman fire, I slaughter through the music. When he dropped the hook, and then he went and bought a cruise ship.
This how I do it. 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 I always got green on me. Always got green. Cause this how I do it. This how I do. I'm living this lifestyle. Living it. Cause this how I do it. Living it. And people gon' hate on me. People gon' hate on me. Cause that's what they doing. That's what they do. Bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles I pop. Woo! Women top of women, women kissing women. Damn it, don't stop. Damn it, don't stop. Racks upon racks upon racks upon racks upon racks, it don't stop. Money piling till it touches ceiling, now the ceiling gon' pop. Yeah, I do it.
New song, figured it best to come out too strong. Roderick overloaded, call it two-prong oolong, bringing the rest of what's right. Wrong, singing the jester of the night. Y'all wanna hear most of what's said on the mic. Gone on those who throw shade in sight. Prolonged exposure to the ill will is something that can break down your skill. Transforms a new form, adorn that which gets you through the battle as it rages on. Add more to your catalog, set the stage for your swan song. Make heads rattle on beat to your tune. Snake feds wanna stop your flow. Chameleons blending in to lead your dough. Tell them move along, be that pro. Evolutionary biology, watch me grow. I do it like I do it and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, well. I do it like I do it and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, well. See, I got choices, options, agendas. No time to fakes, crooked odds or pretenders. Body beats legs, builders, adventures. On and on I could go, so you get the point. Here's my opinion while I'm building my dominion. If you come around acting like hell's minion, you'll be the Titanic ship sinking, drinking rum and Red Bull. I feel successful. I got my head full of wit like Deadpool. No, I'm not playing around. I'm about to lay the hook down. Any province of town, I will strut like a crown. Professor, live your life now. Stop guessing, do it like wow. Get your power up. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, ah well. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, ah well. Potential erratic, so I made it kinetic. I spoke out on hazard, some call me pathetic. I said it, I did it, it's almost prophetic. Making it happen to more than rapping myself to get it. The moment morning kisses the sky, my eyes wide, getting the step up or me missing. Not shy, thrice times I'll turn the cheek. I get dizzy easy if you catch my speak. I'm not too street, I'm more a geek. But you probably never guessed that at 6'3", you get 316 when my breath release. Aspire with intent to return and teach. Who am I to preach what I practice while I act this way? Politicking while spitting this wordplay. Outer space, alien trace, a headlight years. A keg of whiskey to the face, most light years. No, I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, ah well. I do it like I do it, and I'm doing it well. Everybody knows that I got a story to tell. When the show pops off, we gon' rock the bells. Anyone who wasn't down with that, ah well.
Can you make it to the end?
A cookie cutter. Oh, okay. A double blanket.
Who is he, Simon Cowell?
All right.
Okay.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will.
You don't know me, you just heard a few of my lyrics. But you own me, you tried to run, I'm holding your spirit. Are you lonely? Is yours the only voice that you're hearing? I'm no OG, but I'm straight kush. When appearing to the phonies, y'all ain't got nothing on me. Automatic with my tone, watch out for Ali. Mac that attack from the statement is waxing. Check them for facts, leave them on the backside. Increase traction, breaking news action. I'm a faction, built up fractions. Ain't not a thing they can do. That's why they steady hate on my crew. What I say to them is boo-hoo. I'm true, no strong and free, fool. Stuck to the game like glue. Figure out true scum shoot. And in the booth I just blew up another hit. You can cut like you turn down the bass. My style is my own, it can't be erased. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you all just chase, but when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you all just chase, but when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place.
You are gonna like my style. So what? I'm here because of my profile. I show up, eagle's gonna get devoured. My lunch gonna be the blaspheme souls of some privileged chump. Never can you blanket the truth when it comes from my booth. I can mumble the proof, baby, then you'd approve. Of course, this beat is trapped. I said I wouldn't do that, but now the cookie is wrapped. Good thing I don't make us laugh. Let's move on. Can't make me break down from this in my song. I've been doing this on the regs. I will lifelong. I will say you got me charged up. Blood prong, I'm playing with words like you do with your wrong direction that I go. When someone I don't know tries to tell me that I blow with negative info, I do what he never could. I'll flow without profanity. I'm embracing humanity, ego larger than manatee. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand on my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face that's said to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you on the chase, but when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the play. Who are you?
Acting like you big time.
Sounding more like pig slime.
Commenting on my grind.
Don't get mad, it's our time.
True, you may do a review.
But can you flow like I do?
Not you, get run through.
Blowing like a disco.
Heating up like Crisco.
Repeatedly my fist goes
up in the air.
Right, refuse to sink that low.
I'm cold as rinks, that's froze.
Was racing the.o.
No stranger to see and despair.
I heard your flow.
You choke.
I'm saying show.
We joke.
You Cyberman, oh no.
A lot of truth said in jest.
I'm 50 in just front row.
Block, yo, that's mean, bro.
He went there, I'm just
showing that you can play the game fair.
Camera life, I go pro.
Stamina like a hippo.
Start on the ones who don't know.
They about to be Cristos.
Be careful, don't get close.
To this dragon or get rose.
Multitask like a schizo.
You hate, but we still grow.
Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place. Haters gonna hate, I'ma retaliate. My face destined to be great, so get your hand off my plate. When I place you, I'll just chase. But when we come face to face, you'll see that you can't replace what I bring into the place.
Voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. You got your rules in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I will do. They show me things I'll do to you. They talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. They talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me. All the lawyers are defenseless. All the doctors are disease. And the preachers are sinners. And police just take the grease. All your judges, you are guilty. All the bosses are with fire. All your bankers will have losses. Politicians, all the liars. I see darkness falling. I hear voices calling. I feel justice crawling. I see faith has fallen. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I will do. They show me things I'll do to you. They talk to me. Talk to me, talk to me.
entrance music for Randy the Viper Orton. And now we're going to go into the SmackDown Snapshot. The women's triple threat TLC match contract signing transformed into Girl Interrupted. General Manager Paige kicked off SmackDown Live by welcoming Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Asuka to the official contract signing for the first ever women's TLC match. A triple threat bout for the Irish Last Kicker SmackDown Women's Championship. Becky insinuated that Charlotte was gifted yet another opportunity she didn't deserve. And the Queen explored the idea of what she would do to Becky with tables, ladders, and chairs at her disposal. And the Empress of Tomorrow vowed that she would have defeated Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series and promised Lynch and Flair that neither were ready for Asuka. Before the ink could dry after all three signed the contract, however, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville hit the scene and suggested they might not even allow Flair or Asuka to get to WWE TLC. So Paige established an impromptu tag team match pitting the outspoken duo against the Queen and the Empress of Tomorrow. See how they're bigging up the tag teams now, the women's tag teams now? They're just building up for that women's tag team championship that we were talking about earlier. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville defeat Charlotte Flair and Asuka. With SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch looking on her two WWE TLC challengers, Charlotte and Asuka reluctantly joined forces against Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Despite obvious tension between the Queen and the Empress of Tomorrow, who attempted to outdo each other from the start, the tandem seemed strong for the most of the bout. However, Flair kicked Asuka off the apron, apparently by accident, after she seemingly believed it was Mandy Rose, and Asuka returned fire on her own partner with a sliding knee that was 100% on purpose and allowed Sonya Deville to pin Flair. Lynch raised her title over her head in a moment of pure defiance as all three superstars stared daggers through one another. Telling you, Becky Lynch is the boss woman right now. Jey Uso defeats Xavier Woods and Cesaro in triple threat match, with Big E and Kofi Kingston bringing the power of positivity to commentary. Xavier Woods, Jey Uso, and Cesaro squared off in a furious triple threat match just 2 weeks before the Usos, The New Day, and The Bar battle for SmackDown Tag Team Championships in a triple threat tag team match at WWE TLC. Yes, it is glorious. In the final moments of the whirlwind free-for-all that truly gave the WWE a taste of what they will see December 16th pay-per-view, Cesaro threw Woods out of the ring, but as he turned back around, walked right into Jay's earth-shattering super kick that earned the Uso the important 3 count. With all three tag teams keeping an eye on each other at ring as the dust settled, the WWE Universe is in for an all-out slugfest for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. AJ Styles confronted WWE Champion Daniel Bryan on Miz TV. The last time Daniel Bryan and The Miz stood in the ring together, they were bitter rivals. So when the A-lister welcomed the WWE Champion to Miz TV, there was no telling what would happen. Following a brief dance break courtesy of R-Truth and Carmelo, Bryan emerged. But rather than inciting any real conflict with Miz, Bryan relentlessly mocked the universe's sheep and chastised them for their many sins to the environment. He relished the death of the Yes Movement and the old Daniel Bryan, claiming the new Daniel Bryan did whatever it took to win the WWE title. AJ soon interrupted and entered the ring looking for a fight, but Bryan shoved Miz into the former title holder and escaped the ring. As Styles chased Bryan down at ringside and forced him back into the squared circle, Miz seized the opportunity to land a devastating skull-crushing finale on Styles, who was still trying to get his hands on Bryan. And that's what that is. Randy Orton defeats Jeff Hardy. In the wake of his 20th anniversary celebration last week, a reinvigorated Jeff Hardy reignited his rivalry against Randy Orton 1 week after Orton, the Viper, unleashed a brutal assault on Rey Mysterio. Just after Hardy dropped Orton with a back suplex on the announce table and ascended to the ropes looking to crash into the Viper, Samoa Joe suddenly appeared on the Titantron from a bar, callously mocking the charismatic Enigma, and keeping him distracted for long enough for Orton to level his opponent with the RKO for the victory. As Hardy recovered, Joe added insult to injury by marking Hardy with a public service announcement on the dangers of drinking in excess. Damn. AJ Styles defeats The Miz! After being dropped with a skull-crushing finale earlier in the night, AJ Styles looked for retribution in a one-on-one match against the A-lister, as WWE Champion Daniel Bryan sat in the commentary and continued to renounce the Yes Movement and the WWE Universe. When the action moved outside the ring during the hard-fought event, Bryan distracted his WWE TLC opponent and allowed the A-lister to run Styles into the steel steps and drop him with the skull-crushing finale back inside the ring. After Styles kicked out at 2, Bryan again interfered by grabbing his adversary's leg. Nevertheless, Styles shook him off and locked his opponent in an execution calf crusher, forcing The Miz to tap out. Not to be outdone, the WWE Champion wasted little time dropping Styles after the bell and unleashed an absolutely brutal assault on his WWE TLC challenger, targeting his knee and driving him into the ring post. After forcing the ring announcer to announce him as the WWE Champion, the new Daniel Bryan, and the condescending Bryan mocked the WWE Universe by calling them fickle over and over again, asking why don't they like the new Daniel Bryan. The Beard ran back into the ring and once again took Styles down with a chop block and locked him in a heel hook as SmackDown concluded. Now, we're going to take a little bit of time to talk about what happened to me this week, because I had the opportunity to meet one of the artists that I have been influenced by over the course of my rap career, and that was Obi Trice as well as Swifty McVeigh. These two came to St. Catharines, Ontario, and they put on one hell of a show, let me tell you. I mean, we were at the warehouse on December 6th. Happy belated birthday, sis. And they put on a show. My dude all down to poured out some of his Henny into the crowd. You know what I mean? He was like, I never seen anybody do that kind of stuff. It was pretty live still. And then after the show, we got to meet him. You know what I mean? Shake his hand, shoot the shit a little bit. It was live. I mean, I respected the man before, but I have so much more respect for him now, knowing how personable some of these artists really are. You know what I mean? You see them on the big stage or you see them on the grand stage, and you never really know what their personality's like. But you get to talk to them and you find out that they are some straight up people. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play this next song for everybody that's lost somebody, you know what I mean, in the last year or whatever, and just to, you know what I mean, shout outs to those who are gone but not forgotten. This is the Tyrell Effect, ladies and gentlemen.
Blizzy. This track is dedicated to everybody who's lost somebody that they love. Can we please take a moment to pray? Cause these days I'm really at a loss for what to say. All my homies over the years who passed away, all the mothers whose sons didn't live to see another day. And can we please pour some liquor for TiVo? My cousin who lost the war against the forces of evil. Pussies in vehicles clapping shots at innocent people. Left a trail of pain that cuts deeper than a knife or a needle. I swear to God, if I ever catch the nigga that sprayed him, they better get they black suits ready, cause he's going in the pavement. And I ain't playing around, nah, that's my word to his mother. I swear to God, if I catch him slipping, I got the fam covered. And can we please take another moment to mourn Los and Spooks who were taken way too soon, a month and a half apart, such a hard pill to swallow. So many of our brothers lost at the tips of these hollows. This one here is for the fallen G's. We still repping you down here, save us all a seat. It goes on and on, life in these streets. We keep you alive through your memories. This one here is for the fallen G's. We still repping you down here, save us all a seat. It goes on and on, life in these streets, we keep you alive for your memories. And can we please have a moment of peace and say a prayer for our brothers and sons locked down by the D's, held captive in cages like the lions and baboons. Pray to the Lord that they see the light of day soon. And can we please pour some more liquor For innocence taken from us at the squeeze of a trigger. For the sons and fathers who never made it home for their dinner. Life snuffed out like a light bulb on the whim of a sinner. And we stay saluting them troops on the streets in the borough, praying they grind safely and see another tomorrow. And can we have another moment, please? For the boys and girls who lost their fathers on these cold streets, hustling and grinding so he could make ends meet. In the hot seat, child support payment due next week. So he's forced to get strapped up and live this life of crime, doomed to trade years to the system for nickels and dimes. This one here is for the fallen G's. We still repping you down here. Save us all a seat. It goes on and on. Life in these streets, we keep you alive through your memories. This one here is for the fallen G's. We still repping you down here. Save us all a seat. It goes on and on. Life in these streets, we keep you alive through your memories. And can I have another moment of silence? Sprague and Germs also victims of unfortunate violence. They tried to run but faded out in the car and they couldn't drive it. Then Trap caught a grain too and he didn't survive it. And can I have another moment for Pippin, who lost his life cause his girl was a hoe and was tricking? Missed the signs of betrayal, didn't see the snakes in the grass. By the time he caught on, he was slumped up with his throat slashed. And I'm tired of crying the 3 words, rest in peace. Cried a river when they ran Steve-O down on George Street. The pain remains the same, this shit's so hard. And all I can do to soothe the pain is spit these bars. And the Kissinger gun, Doug, Noble, Joey, and Trife will carry your memories inside us for the rest of our lives. Even though life goes on and we're just trying to survive, a day won't pass by without your memories on our minds. This one here is for the fallen G's. We're still repping you down here. Save us all a seat. It goes on and on. Life in these streets, we keep you alive through your memories. This one here is for the fallen G's. We still repping you down here. Save us all a seat. It goes on and on. Life in these streets, we keep you alive through your memories. Yeah, King Tebow, rest in peace, cause we love you. Spooks and Los, Pepin, Dundas, Fallon, Biggs, Joey, Kissinger, Steve-O, Trife. Rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives out on these streets, man.
Continuing to hold, understand the actions of this woman are so bold. Do her wrong, don't be surprised if you get scolded or fold up like a game of poker when she has a winning hand. Turnabout is fair play, don't run your mouth on this lady, cause she could get rather vicious. No time for games or anything fictitious. Needless to say, there is no time for snitches. Foolishness will not be entertained, neither will anything that stresses out a brain. Her passion can't be contained unless it's written on a page. Mystical like a musical sage, don't like it then turn away. If you have something to say, try to phrase it the right way. If you love it, then press play, then rock and sway to the heat of the beat. No, she will move feet in the streets.
This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break, I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. Living on the streets, paying homage to the beat. I felt the cold sting of the concrete. Grew up in some neighborhoods thinking it was all good. That was far from the truth. Wish I could turn back the hands of time, then I would do it all the same. Experience is why I remain close to attaining that which I need. Ghost-like remains, I move with such speed. Indeed, there have been trials and tribulations, fighting for space in the nation. Patience waiting, losing the patience, and I can relate. I'm less an hors d'oeuvre, more like a full plate. Common sense is necessary when you're in my space. We can agree to disagree or full on debate. Quickly you will see that I have a great fate, and then you can watch me elevate. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break. I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. This is me, this is who I am. You know I got a plan, I won't bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break. I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. Now more about the trials and tribulations. I'm just one woman in the nation. So when I found out I was pregnant, the party life went rather stagnant. No more booze, no longer rampant. That was the first challenge too. When I gave birth, I felt improved. Got my life right, made major moves. Then I backslid, which wasn't cool. The actions that ensued meant I lost my world. Felt like part of my mind too. I figured if I get in line, who really would care? So I kept doing me and did it with flair. A few years passed, I was on the straight and narrow, on course like arrow. But then another bundle of love came along. I said for this one I'd be extra strong. Show her how the world can be if you focus right. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break. I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress. This is me, this is who I am. No, I got a plan, I will bow to no man. If I bend, I won't break. I'm too real to be fake. Can't you see what I make? Music to erase the stress.
Tyrell Effect on Spreaker.com.
What's going on? The Tyrell Effect is on Spreaker.com.
Listen. More times you show me you love me. Yeah. But lately you don't. No. More times you say that you miss me. Now you barely even pick up your phone. She don't pick up your phone. We share the same home and same bed, but yet I barely see you. Skipping out on dinner time, I can barely feed you. Even when we're skin to skin, I can barely feel you. Is there someone else on the road right now that's trying to please you? Is there something I should know about? Something I should know about. You must have a twin you didn't tell me about. A twin you didn't tell me about you, girl, without a doubt. Something changed. I'm just trying to figure out. Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up? Why you switching up? When you needed love, I had the love that you need. Ain't no way that you can take that from me. Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me?
Yeah, my main baby got me acting crazy. Money laying on me, I ain't feeling lazy. Yeah, she wanna ride, but she don't understand me. Make a lot of moves, she can kill him for me like. I don't wanna talk, why you switching on me like lights? You're a bright star, but you're showing me your dark side. The only time that I can talk to you is on the mic. What do you need? What do you want? All of my niggas be ready to ball. Talking about it like every ball. Baby, you know that the boy be your boss. Play with the pussy like strings on guitar.
Yeah. Is there something I should know about? You must have a twin you didn't tell me about. Something changed about you, girl, without a doubt. I'm just trying to figure out why you switching up on me. Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up? Why you switching up? When you needed love, I had the love that you need. Ain't no way that you can take that from me. Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me?
Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up? Why you switching up? When you needed love, I had the love that you need. Ain't no way that you can take that from me. Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me? When you needed love, I had the love that you need. Ain't no way that you can take that from me. Why you switching up on me? Why you switching up on me?
Tracks by the man Kinsmuv. Look for him on everything. Kinsmuv.
Let me see you poolside. She go up north, she go down south, she go east and west, she go round and round. Come and take this joy ride. But her mind is on this money. She is so focused, does it so perfect. The other girls, they notice. Up and down that pole, up and down she go. Ring around that rosy, got a pocket full of that gold. It's a one's night, so for one night, baby girl, you offer that roll. Your booty clapping, your pussy popping, that routine never ever gets old. These niggas wanna wife ya, wanna spend a little money cause I like ya. Fun, that's what the night was. Been drinking, so yeah, got a slight buzz. She whispered to me about how she gon' give it to me, so I moved myself to the back room where the bathroom was. That's where she pursued me. Let me see you she gon' up north, she gon' down south, she gon' round and round. She gon' round. Come and take this joy ride. Come and take a ride. This joy ride is on this money. It's on that money. She is so focused, does it so perfect. The other girls, they shake it fast, work that pole. Show me what you working with, go girl, perform. It's like a celebration and you dancing with your birthday suit on. I'm throwing hundreds like I should be throwing one so I can take you home. Unless you've seen it for yourself, you would never know that the way she moved that ass so professional. Pass that weed around, watch that merry go. As we watch merry go round like a merry go. Let me see you slide. She go up north, she go down south, she go round and round. Come and take this joy ride. Come and take this joy ride. It's on that money. She's so focused.
That comes out of Canada, up north of the 49th parallel. Is it the 42nd or the 49th? 49th parallel? Now, is that the one that's along like BC and that, or is that the lowest one, the tip by Windsor? Okay, 49th parallel. That's where we at, up north. Giving y'all a geography lesson while we playing some naughty music for you. We got some sexual favors coming up by Omar Nice, and then my attempt at R&B to close out the track. Hit me up at Dablock Online on Twitter. David Dablock Tyrell on Facebook. blockbasics@gmail.com. If you got any music you want to submit, blockbasics@gmail.com. If you want to get at me through the show, we talk a little bit of stuff. At Dablock Online on 289-501-6236.
What I had in mind was you showing up in my door looking divine. Make sure you got that total package hidden well under your jacket. I know I had some fun while I unwrap it. Girl, you got that bomb. It's a nuclear kind of piece. Girl, I want that. Watch me explore that. While I watch you back it up on me. Come do this for me. Come put it on me. Come put it on me. Need somebody who will satisfy my every need tonight. Do what I want. Do all that I request. Baby, submit. I swear you won't regret it. I need somebody who will do everything I want and need tonight. Say yes to everything I ask. I want nothing less than perfection. You're all there. Can you do me a sexual favor? Cause you got what I need. Tonight, sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. Somebody, I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me. Can you do me a sexual favor? Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. And girl, I need somebody, I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me. Handcuff yourself up to the bed, you're so bad. Now let me see you put that arch in your back. While I throw it deep, throw it back. Just make sure that you can take all of that. I can tell that you're ready to play. Tonight I'm on my 50 Shades of Grey. Simon says, spread your legs, yeah. Whips and chains, do you accept? Girl, I need somebody who will satisfy my every need tonight. I swear you won't regret it. I need somebody who will do everything I want and need tonight. Yes, to everything I ask. I want nothing less than perfection. You're all there. Can you do me a sexual favor? Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. And girl, I need somebody. I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me. I need somebody. I want somebody. Cause you got what I need. Do me a sexual favor. Cause I'm wanting your body. I want your body. I need somebody. I want somebody that knows how to put it down on me.
All right. So here's what it is. First of all, Buja's free. You know what I mean? We gotta big up Buja Banton, Mr. Myrie, for, doing his time and coming out. Lord, jump yourself, kick. Me can't wait for hear the two of them where you drop me. Said, Lord, I got them. I got bad for true. All right. Secondly, I got a song coming up. It's a new song. Now, for those of you who are listening, you know what I mean? I don't do R&B music because my voice is a little too rough. But after listening to some of the songs that I've heard over the last 103 episodes, plus however much time I spent doing Block Talks, I've come to the conclusion that I might as well at least try it. So, I have this song here called Blackout, and in the movements that are going on right now, that's probably a little bit of a risque title. But you know what? It's for willing participants. Only it's for one willing participant in my case, but if you play it, just make sure it's for a willing participant. As I was saying, the track is it's a hybrid of hip-hop and R&B, but it's my music, so just get used to it. It's called Blackout, produced by Score Beats, recorded at Expose the North Studios by yours truly. Ride with it.
pump with shorty. I got my stacks out. The way you move your body and stick your back out. Come let me be your party. I'll make your heart shout. And if we getting naughty, I'll make you black out. Everything that you do affects me like voodoo. Come with me willingly, be my boo. Keep it true. Keep it true. Yeah, we'll go through ups and downs until we're seen as crown. Serious in the streets, in the sheets, play around. No, I'm down for you. I stay pumped with shorty, I got my stacks out. The way you move your body and stick your back out. Come let me be your party, I make your heart shout. And if we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. When we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. Forever you're my honey, now come and black out. Drum, toe to crown, kiss you up and then down, sensually all around. I'm no clown, I've been through town. Yeah, I know a few tricks, let me start at your lips and just give you the tip. Which set you can pick, I'm fluid in this. Your body language is giving me hints. You just need to confirm the rest. Hold the shoulder, I got my stacks out. The way you move your body and stick your back out. Come let me be your party, I make your heart shout. And if we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. When we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. Forever you're my honey, now come and black out. Lay down, unwind, I'll kiss so long it's fine. I love the way you giggle, now present it like it's mine. Like it's mine. Yeah, I'll venture to the center, make you squirm when I enter. When you say I like that better, that's when I'll make it wetter. Then I'll increase the pleasure while I'm rooting through your treasure. Let her know I'm a getter. I'm a getter. I stay pumped for shorty, I got my stacks out. The way you move your body and stick your back out. Come let me be your party, I make your heart shout. And if we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. When we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. Forever you're my honey, now come and black out. The one I have is the one I need. So if one I have, that's good with me. You're so good to me. Yeah, since you know that I flow, but you ain't left the dough. That shows you for show when you claim in this bro. I'm going all pro. I do it for more than the dough. I stick one for shorty, I got my stacks out. The way you move your body and stick your back out. Come let me be your party, I make your heart shout. And if we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. When we get naughty, I make you black out. I make you black out. I make you black out. Forever you're my honey, now come and black out.
This has been another episode of the Tyrell Effect, where we play the latest from the soon-to-be greatest, including the likes of those who you've heard today: Stotty P, Dablock, that's yours truly, Kinsmuv, Omar Nice, you've heard some from Ali Mack, Busy Blanco, Mark Jordan, Ezza, Ace Moore, Bo Baines. I'm probably going to get hit up with copyright complaints and junk for the WWE music, but that's okay. I'm getting their attention one way or another. And yeah, we got another show coming up this Saturday. Coming Saturday, Take Back Your City, the final chapter, is happening at the Hub, 51 Niagara Street in Welland. We also have another event happening 2 weeks following that, is the New Year's event. So we'll be selling tickets for that as of, well, now. That being said, bless up, block out. Tune in next week where we'll give you more reasons to dance and shout.